You've seen them everywhere, right? Those super captivating animated stickman videos that just pop up on your feed. Ever wanted to make one yourself? Well, today we're going to break down the entire method. And get this, it's 100% free. All we're going to use is the power of AI. Okay, let's just jump right in. Look at this number, 90,000. Now, that's not just some random figure. That's how many subscribers one channel gained using this exact style of video. And they did it in only 3 months with just 45 videos. So what's the secret sauce here? It's all about simplicity. You know, in a world full of over-the-top content, these simple animations, they just cut right through the noise. They make you focus on the message. And that's the power we're going to tap into today. So that brings us to the big question, doesn't it? How can you actually do this? And more importantly, do it all for free? Well, that's what this is all about. We're going to walk through every single step from writing the script to the final render, and you won't have to spend a single dime. All right, let's get to it. First things first, every great video, and I mean every great video, starts with a solid script. You got to think of it as the foundation, you know? It's the blueprint for everything else that's coming. And for this part, we're turning to an absolute powerhouse that I'm sure you're familiar with, ChatGPT. It's going to do all the heavy lifting for us when it comes to the story. Now, the process here is actually brilliant in its simplicity. First up, you just choose a topic. Think of a short, punchy, motivational idea, something like, why being too comfortable is dangerous. Then, and this is the really crucial part, you use a single master prompt. Yeah, just one big instruction that tells the AI to generate everything, all at once. Your voiceover text, the prompts for your images, and the prompts for your video animations. For a quick 1-minute video, 5 to 6 scenes is the real sweet spot. Okay, so we've got our script locked in. Now it's time to create the visuals. And right here, we're going to tackle one of the biggest headaches in AI art, character consistency. You know, making sure your little stickman looks the same from one scene to the next. For this job, we're going to turn to Google's Gemini. It's got this really neat little feature that makes keeping your character consistent an absolute breeze. And this shows you just how easy it is. The key, the whole trick, is to start by uploading a sample image of your stickman character right into Gemini. Once you've done that, you literally just copy and paste the image prompt for scene 1 from your ChatGPT script. Hit generate, save it, and then you just repeat that exact same process for every single scene. It's that simple. And now for what is probably the most exciting part, bringing our static images to life. This is where the magic really happens, turning those still pictures into actual moving scenes. For this, we'll be using a tool called Grok AI. Specifically, we're going to use its Imagine feature, which is designed to turn images into short video clips. The workflow here is just as easy as before. You take the character image you just made over in Gemini and you upload it. Then you paste in the video prompt that goes with it, again from your ChatGPT script. Now, once it's done generating, there's one crucial final step. You have to upscale it to 1080p. That's what gives it that crisp, professional quality before you download. Now, just a quick heads up on this tool. The free version of Grok AI gives you 20 generations a day. Honestly, for creating a few short videos, that's going to be more than enough. But hey, what if you're a power user and you need more? Well, here's a little pro tip for you. You can use those temporary email services to create multiple free accounts. It's a super easy way to get around that daily limit and just keep on creating. So at this point, we've got our script and we've got our animated scenes. Now it's time for the final assembly, where we put all these different pieces together to make our finished video. First up in the final stretch is the audio. And don't worry, you're not going to need a professional mic or any expensive software to get a really clean and compelling voiceover. Nope, instead, we're just going to use a free text-to-speech website. The process, as you can see, is ridiculously simple. You just paste in your script, usually in chunks of about 2,000 characters, and the tool spits out a surprisingly high-quality audio file. You just keep doing that until your entire script is turned into audio. All right, we are at the finish line. It's time to combine our video clips, our voiceover, and some background music, all inside a video editor. Let's just run through this final checklist together. First, import all of those animated clips you made. Next, add the AI voiceover and make sure it lines up nicely with the scenes. Then, drop in some background music to really set the mood. And finally, you export your video. And boom! Just like that, you've created your very own professional-looking stickman animation. So there you have it. That is the complete start-to-finish workflow for creating some incredible AI Stickman animations, and you can do it all entirely for free. The tools are there, the method is crystal clear, so I guess the only thing left to ask is, what story will your first AI animation tell?